Grr. Okay? Or whoever is watching at this point. Um, I kept channeling a song today. Okay? It's You're the Only Power. You're. I'm not singing in the right pitch, right? But it's Beautiful morning. Wait, beautiful morning. You're the sign of my morning, babe. Nothing unwanted. I keep channeling that part of the song because it's two parts, right? To be honest, I only like the first part. But I kept hearing that over and over and over all day. So I'm like, okay, well, let me channel this, see what the hell going on. Now, shuffling the cards and whatnot, I was getting vibes of money. So this perhaps may be a money read, okay? So if you are, looking to see what your monties is going to be like, okay, in the next few months, because the vibe I got was the next few months. Um, in shuffling these cards, I got fear, perseverance, and abundance. So before I got those cards, I kept hearing point A to point B. So usually point A to point B, it's not, it might look like if you write it on paper, it shows simplicity. So point A for point B. But there's something in the middle of point A and point B, right? And so when I ended up pulling these cards, shuffling them, and those three cards fell out, we got fear, we got perseverance, and we got abundance. So it's literally the fear of starting something, the fear of transitioning to something. But once you start, that's the middle of point A and point B, it leads you to abundance. So it's like your destination is abundance. Your destiny is abundance, right? But it's like it's something that's holding you back. But spirit needs you to just start, is the vibe I got. And then, of course, doing these, the card that fell out of this was Between Worlds. So that made sense to me because it's just like, oh, well, yeah, getting from point A to point B, it's not really simplicity. It's not simple. It's going to take a little bit. If you draw it out, it seems like a perfect game plan. But sometimes our game plan does not, sometimes our game plan is not spot on. So I ended up getting 6 cards after that fell out as shuffling, during shuffling, which was flexible. I got, what is it, fork in the road, here and now. That was at the top. The 3 cards I got at the bottom were fates. I got blessed. I think blessed was over here. Oh, and then treasure island was in the middle. So, let me see. Blessed, and I'm trying to visually remember how it was. We got blessed here, and the card up from it was here and now, right? Which the energy I got from blessed was like protected. So your goals are protected. Your plan may fluctuate, but the goal is always going to stay the same. Sometimes details can be rearranged. Sometimes they could be, eliminated. Then we can add other stuff in there too, right? So the plan can be altered, but the goal should always remain the same, especially if the goal is your point B, right? And it's your destiny, right? It doesn't matter how you get there, is what I'm saying. So the plan, the details, is usually that perseverance, what's driving you to go ahead and do what you need to do to get to point B. Sometimes that can be altered, right? But I'm trying to think, what did I get on this side? So I understood blessed and I understood here and now. The goal, your dreams, they're protected, right? The middle was Treasure Island. What was the other card right there? Shit, at the top. Oh, flexible, which is like the same shit. Getting from point A to point B, what that middle interval is, can alter, it can change. So it's really repeating the same thing, right? Sometimes you have to think outside the box to make something work. I mean, granted, if it's meant for you, it's not going to be a struggle, right? I don't necessarily think it's going to be like a struggle that can like stop you. You know, it has a threat to, but ultimately it does not, right? And so the other two cards, I'm trying to think, what were those? It was Fates at the bottom, and then it was, Fork in the Road. So it's like making the decision. And so kind of what I got from that was, there are probably going to be some obstacles that are going to try to, halt you. But you making the decision to continue to go around those obstacles, to perhaps come up with a different plan. That is your decision to keep going. Keep on moving. Don't stop. Fight the hands of time. Right? That. And then you have another choice, which is to halt, which is to stop. Right? Drop. Shut them down on a... Oh, okay, let me stop. All right? Stop, drop, baby. Anyway. But what I mostly get from the song, and I'm going to do a deeper reading, but mostly what I get from the song is something is on the horizon, because I was shuffling these cards. And when I got, the one card I got was the Sun. And so something clicked to me. Okay, of course, in the sun, the shit. In the morning, the sun is rising, right? So something is peering out for you. Something is on the horizon for you. It's going to be bright times. Like, I got the Sun. I got the Ten of Cups. Damn, what was the other card? Shit, I can't think what the last card was. It was 4 in total. It was the Sun, it was the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles was at the end. I can't remember what the card was next to the Sun. So it went the Sun, it was one card, then it was the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. If I could just remember what that second card was. Damn it. I'm gonna look real quick. I'm a vision person, so I gotta see. Beautiful morning, you're the sign of a morning, babe. It's nothing unwanted. So during this period, you're not gonna want for anything. Pretty much it's giving me magician, a sense of magician, right? Oh, it was the Tower. Thank you, Spirit, because I'm like. So it was the Sun, the Tower, the Ten of Cups, and it was the Queen of Pentacles. Right? It's going to be a lot of success. I can smell that. Okay? I can totally smell that. And then I as I was playing that song, Beautiful Morning, I think it's called, I think it's Father, I Stretch My Hands, Part 1. And that's Kanye West song. Kid Cudi and Metro Boomin. But, we got three of wands with the Fool. But no, they keep showing me the King of Wands too. But for the most part, it smells like money's on the horizon, because the songs that were just randomly playing after that song, because I let it play as I was shuffling and getting ready, a lot of money songs. Okay, on to the next one. All About the Benjamins. I've been getting to the money with the Beyonce horns. Okay, not the original version, but the one with the Beyonce mix, right? I'm a Savage. Then it was Cardi B's I Like It. Money, her song Money. And I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. And so there's something on the horizon, and it has something to do with Monteys. Okay, it has something to do with monties. Okay, so this is going to be a money read. So we are going to get into that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pray. Go ahead and I'm going to use these cards today. Whatever comes out comes out. Okay, I haven't shuffled these, but working. Okay, so we are going to be talking about motherfucking money. Chakras, so somebody going to be balanced. That's what I took from that. And studying. So some of you may be in school. Okay. Some of you may be in school. Defeated, you lose. Matching robes. Okay. These are just random schmandom cards. Okay. That I was called to write out one day. Hell yeah. Anyway. But no. We are going to go ahead and get started. Because I want to understand why I can't shuffle. So, mind your business. Oh, and they're all mixed up and shit now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. The Rock. And what was his name? Wyclef Jean. Okay. It doesn't matter. Anyway. So, let's get into it. Okay. We got to open up with prayer. We got to talk to God. Okay. We got to talk to Great O'Dad. Okay. That stands for God if you didn't know. All right. And AAA. AAA is your angels and ancestors of the highest white light. Pretty much. Because whenever you in a bind, don't they come and tow you out? They do. All right, then. Let's get into it. Father God, my heavenly Father, angels, ancestors of the highest white light, I come before you and I ask you to help me channel the messages for today, for myself and the collective. Archangel Michael, I ask that you protect me and whoever's watching this video. I ask that you kick out any negative energies, entities, or anyone that is, within their lower vibration, as me and the collective are exercising in our highest vibration. And once you kick those people out of our energy, I ask that you place a white sealed light around us. As always, I'm forever grateful for all that you do and for all that you show. Okay, let's get with it. Okay, I might spread on you, but I got my laptop there, so we ain't doing that. All right. Alrighty then. Let's get jiggy. I really should have put some lotion on my hands, but we're going to be ashy today, okay? And I'm not going to hear nobody telling me shit, okay? I just totally put some not rubbing alcohol, but sanitizer on my hands, so it might look a little dry. I don't care. Let's do it. All right, Spirit. All right, Spirit. Father God, my heavenly Father, the song, Father, I Stretch My Hands, aka Beautiful, Beautiful Morning by Kanye West. Spirit, why was I hearing that song today? What would you like me and the collective to know in relation to Beautiful Morning? That's what I'm going to call it for this video. Spirit, what would you like for us to know about Beautiful Morning, God? What would you like for us to know? Health. Boom. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I got to work with my setup, okay? This is a new desk. Okay, we have worry and balance. So, yeah, it kind of reminds me of, kind of like balancing oneself out. The chakras. Crown chakra and the heart chakra. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Cutting the deck on abundance. That's that root chakra, baby. Okay, Spirit, what would you like us to know about that song, Beautiful Morning by Kanye West? What would you like for us to know in relation to that song, Spirit? What would you like us to know in that relation? Patience. Okay. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay. I just want to feel liberated. I just want to feel liberated. So, it could be a whole surrender. Okay. You could be fighting up against something. Self-esteem. Okay. Cutting the deck. Grief. Huh. All right, Spirit. What would you like us to know in relation to beautiful morning? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay. Yeah, well, honesty. So somebody got to make a decision, but they already know the answer though. And it says, I know that I'm never alone, which strikes me to let you know. And then with relationships, it's like your angels, your ancestors, God, they're surrounding you right now. They're guiding you. I said that row right here with blessed and here and now. Your plans, well, let me not say your plans, but your goals, your dreams, they are protected. They're protected. Father God, what would you like us to know in relation to Beautiful Morning by Kanye West? What would you like for us to know, Spirit? What would you like us to know about that song, Beautiful Morning? There it is. Guilt. Ooh, child. What is going on? Okay. Well, we gonna take it to the head on this one. I realize any beliefs that I release it. I realize anyway. Maybe we are realizing. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, like, how some plans, I just say, sometimes things don't go the exact way that they're supposed to go. It's our thought process. Because I said it was something about that middle row. Yeah, it's about your success, though, right? I said over here with Fates and Fork in the Road. And then we had Treasure Island, which, Treasure Island and Flexible. How can I get to this abundance? How can I get to that? How can I get to that? The abundance to me, how I saw it, was the dream. It was the final goal. It was the point B, right? I think I'm going to call this reading that, getting from point A to point B. I think I am going to call it that because that's the thing that I came up with. And sometimes you have to be flexible on how to actually get to point B. Because sometimes how you may have initially thought of how you were going to get there may not work. And so it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So it's about listening to your intuition. Everything is not logical. Some people are like, what does that mean? Meaning, logic is something that's tangible. We have to prove something. It's evident, right? Sometimes we can't prove shit. If you've ever had to make a decision, but you went with your gut, you went with your first instinct, you didn't have no evidence. You didn't have anything tangible to work with in order to make that decision. You went with your gut. And so when I say everything isn't logical, it isn't. Because sometimes you may not know which way to go. You may not have anything to encourage you to go that way. But it's something about that. It's a feeling. You don't know what it is. But you say, you know what? I'm going to surrender. And I'm going to go for it. And it turns out to be the best shit. So I think this reading is called Getting from Point A to Point B. And this is literally after we have started. We have, because I kept seeing fear and I kept seeing courage. And the King of Wands, I said, right? Which is, I'm going to have the courage to do that. I may be scared, but I'm going to do it anyway, right? And so once you're doing it, there's a little momentum perhaps. And then you get to a point where it's like, damn, now what? You get an obstacle. Damn, what? Now what I do? Right? And you perhaps have to make a decision. You don't have anything that's evident that will tell you to go left, right? And you don't have anything that's evident that can tell you to go right. You have to go off of what you believe, what you feel. Well, let me not say what you believe. Because I kind of feel like this reading is going to be about our thought process and how we need to change the perspective about how we tackle things. And they said it just like that, how we tackle things. And so this end card right here kind of brings that about. Patience, feeling like we need to have something right then and right now. It's probably not meant for you to have it right now, but you're working. Well, that card that flew out that said working, you're working on that. You're getting towards that. But success is in the near future, though. And we have peace. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So being at peace with your journey, right? Cutting the deck on fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So yeah, it's going to take love. We have 2 cards that tell us that. Oh no, we have 3 cards that tell us that. I'm a being of love. Okay, I have a sheet that says, what does it say? Shit, let me look. Sorry. It says, I am love, therefore I will always be loved. So it's getting in that energy of that. I said balancing of the chakras. Balancing of the chakras. Embodying, channeling. Therefore comes a reality. Therefore comes a reality. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. The fates. Damn, I keep hitting it on time for a nap. To me, that's like patience, allowing God to do his work. Change in the wind. Metamorphosis. Because did I tell you I got fear, perseverance, and abundance. So for me, it's kind of like the perseverance is the metamorphosis. You know. Happy. Yeah, I just feel like there's going to be happy times. You know, I believe in the next 6 months, and I don't know why I keep hearing the next 6 months. It's like you working towards something and really getting your results. So by the end of this year, most of you should be getting some results. And it's going to make you very happy. Very happy. This is action. Yang, the action. It's like you taking control over something. Now, soulmates, in this deck, it could talk about love and shit like that. But kind of what I'm getting is you teaming up with your guides. Right? And then, of course, you getting into duality. Which is like channeling that card we had, Yang and Yin. You know, getting into your feminine power, masculine power, and literally manifesting. When those 2 energies come together, you can manifest anything in this world. And I feel like that's what that Tower card is. You're going to come into major blessing because it's part of your fate. Alrighty then, Spirit, what is the energy with health? What's the energy with health? Leg up. So you're about to be helped. Someone please call 911. Tell them I just got shot down with a bullet in my heart. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, fork in the road, because you probably do got to make a decision about something. Poised, but you need to be confident, though. And not worry. And you need to have fucking discernment, because, you know, all that glitters, you know, glitter is fool's gold. So you're going to need to have discernment. And I picked that up with this heart chakra. You know, the heart chakra does what? It combines the 5D and the 3D together. So you can get the messages from God, right? You have to have a light heart. Your heart has to be open so you can embrace God. So God can talk to you. He can guide you, right? You need that. What is it to be all 3D but have no spirituality? And of course, we are physical beings. Or let me say it like this: we're spiritual beings, but we have to carry out our purpose in a physical world, right? So we need to be in shape. Okay, and I'm speaking for myself, but at the same time, we also need to take good care of ourselves. There are certain things that are going to happen that we cannot, there are going to be certain things that we cannot control. But the things we need to be actively. So that Yang card that we just saw, we need to be active on that shit. And we need to make sure that these 3D chakras, they're aligned, they're together, right? And then when we get that, that's when Spirit, God, is coming in. Okay, let me help you, child. Okay, sit on daddy. Let me not say that. I was gonna say sit on mama's lap. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Yeah, your great old dad is on its way. AAA is on its way. Okay. Spirit, what is patience? Ooh. Why? I always get a second card for why. Spirit, what's the why? How is it related to patience? What's the why and how is it related to patience? To be fair. Okay then. You're the only power. Mm-hmm. You're the only power. I'm gonna have to listen to the song that they sampled. Yeah, truth be told, Fork in the Road. All right, indecision is going to be this regeneration, right, y'all? All right, Spirit, what's the energy on guilt? What's the energy on guilt, God? Milk and honey. What is that? That is whom? That is what? That is point B. How do I get to point B? Guilt to me, and the definition of guilt that they provide in this deck, it's literally saying I need to change my thought process. Just because I think something is supposed to go one way doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best way for me. Especially if we're talking about higher powers and stuff like that. God is the overseer of all things. So, of course, we as his kids, we're just like 3D kids and their parents. Your parent is telling you, I don't think you should do that. I think you should wear a jacket. I know it might be hot outside, or it might seem like it's hot outside, but it's springtime, honey. The seasons are changing. You need to wear a little coat. Well, I don't feel like I need to wear a coat. It's hot, mama. It's hot, daddy. It's hot. Right? So sometimes your parent might force you to put that coat on, and sometimes your parent like, okay, go out there. And you come back and what happens? Daddy, mama, I'm cold. All right, put your jacket on. So sometimes your parent knows best. Even when we're too stubborn. And we can't be stubborn on details. I think our parent, our father, I don't think he's asking us to be, compromising on our goal. He's asking us to be compromising when it comes to our plan, when it comes to the details of that goal. Because you're still going to get the same result. This would represent abundance. That's the point B. You're still going to get that because it's your fate. It's your destiny. Now, the only thing is how you're going to get there. Right? And sometimes we may not know. We could be surrendering and letting God guide us, right? Letting him guide us. It says leg up. That's helping us, guiding us. And, I got comes to the edge, and that's literally surrendering. It's 36. It's the number 36, which breaks down to a 9. 9s do represent what? Surrendering, right? Alrighty then. Let's get jiggy. Let's get jiggy. Beautiful morning. Oh, okay. They point to sevens. What about sevens, y'all? Because they pointing. We have 34, which is 7. We have 31 and 38. That equals to a 7. We have 10. We have 6. Right? 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. They keep pointing to sevens. What about sevens? Nothing nothing unwanted. I just want to feel liberated. I just want to feel liberated. Oh. Nothing unwanted. Nothing unwanted. Whatever may come. What is it? How do you say it? Whatever may come. Is it whatever may come or whatever may come? Whatever may come. That's what I hear when I. It's weird. Nothing unwanted. Nothing unwanted. Whatever may come. Or whatever come what may. I don't think I ever heard of that last part. Whatever comes what may. Is that a saying? Whatever comes what? Come what may. I can't understand. It's comes what may or something like that. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy how does health and leg up relate? What's the energy between health and leg up? I got 2 cards. It says step out your comfort zone. The energy is gaining momentum. So a lot of you, this could be your North Node, your destiny, obviously. It's time for you to step into that shit. And it's coming and it's knocking on your damn door. And it's saying, let me in then, right? Oh, do you hear me knocking? Well, let me in then. That's so funny. Take time to breathe out. Don't let your past hold you back. Your South Node. Okay. And it says bring love into the situation. That's that heart chakra right, y'all. All right, Spirit. What's the energy between patience, why, and to be fair? Look at the bigger picture. Hell no, y'all talking to me today. You're talking to me today, Lord. Okay. So a lot of y'all want some shit to happen right here, right now. And it ain't happening like that. Because God is like, well, look, my child. I'm looking out for you. There are some things that we need to plan for. That we need to wait for. You just want everything right now. But can you handle the burdens of those things? You need to put yourself in the position to be able to handle what comes with certain stuff. And not all of it's going to be bad, right? But you need to be able to, I heard, soak it up. Is it soak it up or suck it up? It's soak it up. Absorb it. Okay. Oh, like learn it. Oh, be it. I said earlier, channel it and embody it. Got it. And it says surrender to the divine. I mean, though, I might as well just stop the damn recording now. Fiery climax approaches. Going nowhere fast and I can never get the pitch on the end part, so whatever. All right, indecision. Spirit, what is the relation between indecision and regeneration? Oh, God, yo. I'm going to be nosy. I ain't going to take those. But I sure in the hell about to be nosy. Now, we do have this. It says bring love into the situation. So for some of you, doing what you know you love to do, you love it, and you perhaps may have put it on hold. Okay, your commitment is being tested. It says, don't let your past hold you back. That's the first one. Your commitment is being tested. Your hard work is paying off. It's time to release negativity. A win-win situation is outcome. Now, I'm going to talk about this a little bit because every time I get that card, I just feel like, what the fuck? Meditate and contemplate. Balance spirituality with practicality. It's something about your chakras. And a new start is coming. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Now, you know, a win-win situation, it's a good card, right? Of course, it's about balancing something out, right? And remember how I just said, sometimes our father, our parent can ask us to put our coat on because he knows it's going to be chilly later. Or he knows that just because we perceive outside as hot, it's not really hot, right? It's giving me the vibe of having discernment. And sometimes us children of the Father, of God, right, of the Almighty, we think we be knowing what's best. And we be stubborn on that shit. And God be like, look, I think you should put a coat on. Deep down inside, we know we should be putting a coat on too. But just the fact of, well, no, it's hot outside. Or it feels hot outside, right? But Father be knowing, it's not really all that hot outside, honey. You just see the sun out there. Looks are deceiving. Everything ain't logical, which means everything is not surface level. There could be a deeper meaning to that. There could be a spiritual aspect to that. And you just going on what you see, right? A lot of the times with our dreams, it's, some of us could be, well, I have to see it in order to believe it. That's literally having that tangible stuff, right? And what we call magicians, what they do is they can actually believe it before they see it. And that's how they turn things into their reality. I said something a few minutes ago when I was putting cards up here. I don't know what I said, but it was something on the lines of that. Bringing something into your reality. And you have to embody that shit. It may not be nothing logical yet, but you can feel it. This pal is literally saying you're supposed to be using your intuition for something. You were supposed to be doing that. And what did I just say about your intuition a while ago? I said it's basically where you know something before you can even see it. Right? And again, going back to point A from what I was trying to say, sometimes God will say, okay, well, I'm going to let you not put your coat on. So when you come back and you say, well, Dad, I think I need my coat now, right? Hopefully you're following what the fuck I'm saying. And sometimes your daddy ain't trying to hear that. You gonna put this coat on. You gonna put this coat on today. Or you not going outside. When you ready to put this coat on, you can go outside. Sometimes that's how he is with us, right? And so with this win-win forecast, it gives me the vibe of you've been warned about something. So you've been asked. And you can either go and do what you're supposed to do, what you was told to do, or your ass is going to get dragged. It's like that, though. It's giving me the vibe. Like, every time I see this card, I get that vibe. So it's like, you can do it the way God has come to you and say, okay, I need you to do that. But what would make somebody not listen to God is they are not seeing it. Right? They're not seeing it. And that makes you disobedient. That makes you not have faith in God. If I'm your parent and I want the best for you, you are supposed to believe that. You are supposed to go with what I'm saying to you. Because that's the time to do that, right? So a lot of us can get in trouble for not going off of that instinct, off of that intuition, right? When God has told us and has put something in us, we may let, from what we don't see, stop us. We might let other people stop us, which is like, God don't give a fuck about what your mama said. If he done told you to do something, so if he told you to start that business, and your mom is sitting up here saying all this stuff, God does not care about what your mother is saying. He is only concerned with you doing what he has asked you to do. And the last time I checked, your mother, and not to talk about your mother, I don't want to disobey God. Okay, his wrath is a little bit more intense. Okay, so it gives me that vibe. When God has come to you and said, my child, put on this coat, you don't think that you need the coat, but he's telling you need the coat. Okay, and he's not gonna let you go outside without the coat in this instance, in this case. So you could come back in and decide, oh, I need the coat. No, it's like you're gonna put this coat on because this is what I need you to do. So either you can go get down or you can lay down. It's like that. Okay, he's only gonna ask you once. He's only gonna reveal this to you once. Okay, so where we at now? We're going to do the last card, which is guilt. All right, Spirit. What's the energy between guilt and milk and honey? What's the relation between guilt and milk and honey? Whoo, child. I just want to shout right now. Okay. Anyway, what is it? It says the answers you need are coming. That's your point B. So for all the people that need some foundation, something physical, something tangible, there you go. So it's like confirmation to me, right? But it's like confirmation after doing the work. Not confirmation to actually start the work. It's confirmation after you do the work. It's the result for me, right? Believe in the impossible. So like we were just talking about faith and shit like that, are you a magician? Everybody wants to manifest and everybody wants to be a magician, but they don't understand that you have to believe it to the core. You have to believe it until people think you are a nutty, loony tune, okay? You have to bring it. You have to believe in that so bad that other people really wanted to start calling you names. And that's how you really be knowing you own to something. Because if people don't really think, they're not going to voice that or nothing like that. Like I was watching this Kanye documentary the other day, right? And he really believed in himself before it was even, when you watch something or hear something, you get like a tingle. It's like that. And so I really do feel like this reading is in relation of that. Like not Kanye West itself, even though we are totally talking about his song. And I totally did watch a documentary a few days ago. But we are talking about being a magician. The man is a magician. And I know some people don't like some of the things he says and some of the things he does. But he believes it so that it is so. And that makes other people say, well, who do you think you are? Mostly because they don't believe that they have that power. But the art of believing is serious. And I think people need to start understanding that. When you believe something so hard, it's bound to happen. So this is totally about somebody's career. This is totally about somebody's destiny. You're destined for something. And I do encourage you to keep believing. You do also have to work on that too with this hustle card, right? I kind of like these. Oh, and then there's your guidance. There's God. Okay, I'm not saying these women in here are God, but the word guidance to me, it just makes me think God. He's going to guide you on your journey. When I see hustle and I see guidance, it makes me think of your journey. You putting in the work. And you also believing, right? So in other words, being in the feminine energy, which is believing, creating, right? Not being stressed about that shit. right? Setting the soul, what is it? Setting the seed of belief, having the audacity to believe. And then, of course, the yang. If you believe it, you working on it. Oh, why you gonna put all your money in that? Because you fucking believe. That is the yang. That's the action. I believe so much, I'm going to do that shit. Bam. So guidance with the hustle. I liked how that we broke the deck on that. That was pretty awesome. And then we have potential. What else we got? And finesse, baby. That's funny. All right, Spirit. What energy would you? And I understand some guys may watch this, so don't just look at the sex of it. It's basically the type of characteristic we are supposed to be embodying. That's what this is for. So I think I'm gonna pull 2 cards. Okay. Oh, and there's love. The key word is love today. Okay. To love something, you have to believe in it, even when it's a mystery. I mean, come on in here, God. Come on in here. Luck. I mean, some people will call it luck. I don't call it that. I call it magic. Okay, we ain't talking about that other shit either. I'm talking about literal magic. You are a magician. Okay? Alright, Spirit. What energy would you like me in the collective to channel in the next few months? Mystery. Which could mean it could mean certain things. Okay? It could mean certain things. What would it mean? To some people, you are a mystery. You could be in a state of mystery right now. So when I think about it, it's, even though it's a mystery, you still move forward. So remember I talked about point A, whatever the middle is, and then you have point B. This mystery is what's in the middle of point A and point B. And so sometimes that's a good thing, because then that means you can create whatever you want to create. You could do whatever you want to do. Sometimes there could be an obstacle in the middle, and the mystery is, how are you going to get past this? Sometimes it could be, am I meant to do this because of this obstacle? Well, yes, because that's why it's a fucking obstacle. It's there to literally make you question that, right? And then we have attitude, and then we got confidence afterwards. Okay, so Spirit is telling you yes. And then we have innovation, trailblazing shit. Somebody out here about to do some trailblazing shit. And it could be a mystery because it's never been done before. And it's like, well, what's the blueprint? Shit, you making the blueprint. Okay, with this blue moon right here, believe in the impossible, you are making, you're doing, this is your blueprint. And other people are going to definitely follow in that. We have peace with Moni Love. Now, I didn't ask the question, but I am going to leave it out here. Okay. Oh, peace, having peace with the unknown. Got it. Mood. Sexuality. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get down to the get down. All right, Spirit. What characteristic would you like us to embody while on this journey, Spirit? What characteristic would you like for us to embody on this journey? Oh. Okay. Okay, then. We got Pride, Megan Thee Stallion. And you know what's so funny? I hope you can see this. Leg up and guidance. Okay. So it's giving me a strong sense of faith. Faith. That's the characteristic you are supposed to be holding. Skill. Resistance. Okay. With MC Light and Sparky D. And Hustle is at the top. What's at the top of this one? Truth. With Rhapsody. All right. So we have mystery, peace, pride, guidance. Now, I've already established that the guidance is Your ancestors of the highest white light, your angels, your father, your great old dad, okay? You need to have faith and you need to have pride in who your daddy is. Your daddy can do what? Move mountains for you. He can move mountains. And because of that, you don't need to have resistance. You don't need to do that. We've already established you need to surrender. And by surrendering, working, let me say it like this. You need to work with your eyes blindfolded. You're not going to have all the answers up front. In fact, you're going to get the answers when you get to point B, okay? He's not giving you the answers at point A. He's not giving you the answers in between point A and B. He's literally giving you the answers at the point B mark. The result is your confirmation. Your success will be your confirmation. You don't need confirmation in the middle or beginning. You don't need that. But he needs you to hustle hard. Okay? And I'm not saying stress out about money or, overwork yourself. And we ain't talking about that. We talking about literally putting that juice in the cup. I was in meditation one day and it was like a little semi-read I was doing for myself. And Spirit came to me and said, the juice is not in the pinnacle, which pinnacles represent what? Something that is tangible, earthly, right? No, the juice is in the cup. It's in the fucking cup, which represents what? It can represent feelings. It can represent intuition. The juice is in the cup. It's not in the pinnacle. You can't squeeze juice out of a pinnacle, right? But you can totally get juice from a cup. And what do I mean by juice? Your ambition, your hustle, your dreams. It's in the cup. It's what you love. You don't feel like you're working on something that you know you were born to do. You don't feel like you're working or overworking yourself when you love something that you're doing, that you were destined to do. And whatever you are destined to do, you will love. And whatever you love, you are destined to do. So in any way, you don't need to be a person that has to see before you believe. Therefore, you don't need the answers at point A. You need the point. You get them answers at point B. Because apparently what God is doing is he wants you to show yourself. He doesn't want you to question yourself. He wants you to show yourself. I kept saying, I don't think I was on camera with that card. But when I was shuffling the Moonology card, it kept saying, show the world the real you. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? There you go. Show the world the real you. Which is, what do you love? What are you passionate about? What do you want to wake up out of bed for? What is something that you can't turn off? What is something that you can't live without? That would involve your purpose. And we just established what you love to do is your destiny, and whatever your destiny is, you love it. That's what this bring love into the situation is, and this regeneration. You are literally having indecision about something that you were born to do. Probably because you can't see it. And Spirit is saying, I don't need you to see, child. I need you to be blind as a motherfucking bat. But I need you to still do this. What makes us fearful? We don't know what the result may be. We don't even know how to get on. We don't know how to start, right? That could bring fear. Spirit says, so what? You can have fear all you want, but still do the shit. Still do it. If you have to pee on yourself to do it, do it. Get it done. But Spirit is basically saying, I need you to put this hustle on. Put your hustle in, man. You will hustle for dollars. Why won't you hustle for your dream? You'll hustle for a brand new car. But why won't you hustle for your purpose? You will hustle to do anything that you want to do that has anything to do with money, the tangibles, the pinnacles, right? Why won't you hustle for your dream? Because do you know you can make your dream a reality? Do you know you could live in your dream? Do you know that you can hold your dream? Do you know that you can touch your dream? Sure you can. The mystery is literally what may fuel some of you. It's the excitement, the adrenaline. Well, if I could do this, and that's what I took from that documentary I was watching. If he could do that, it literally set a trail for other stuff. And that's and one part of the documentary he was saying that and I think he was in a it was like an interview he was doing with P. Diddy. And he was just basically saying, like, if he can sit here with P. Diddy, there's nothing he can't do, because he came from nothing. Right? And so we perhaps in that video we saw him start from we didn't really see him start from point A, but we saw him start in the middle of point A and point B. He was not at point B yet, but he was damn for sure in the middle of point A and point B. And it was a mystery, right? We saw the car accident. We saw all that. It was a mystery what was happening next. But even though he was blind about future-wise, or I'm gonna say other people were blind by that, I don't think he was really blind at all. I think he still had faith, right? He still continued to go. Whether he knew exactly what was happening next or not, he still continued to go. He still continued to hustle. Why blindfolded? He let God guide him. He was at peace with, and in the documentary where you saw where some of his plans got altered, but the goal never altered, right? The plan got altered, but not the goal. And so he became at peace with that, and one of the things that got altered was him speaking, how he spoke, his jaw. I think in the documentary they said his jaw was broken in 3 places. Right? He still made the record through the wire. He still did that. He didn't know how people were going to perceive it, but he still did it. And he said he felt guided. That's what he said. So, records like Jesus Walks and stuff like that, he felt guided to do that, even when it was a mystery. And he had pride. He had pride in what he could do. Pride. He didn't care about naysayers. They say, you're just so arrogant. You're so arrogant. No, I don't think he's arrogant. I think he's confident. He made a very valid point. When people tell us that we're good at something, most people expect the response to be, oh, really? You think so? You really think I'm good? No, he states in that documentary, when people tell us that we're good at something, we are already supposed to know that shit, because that's our skill. And if our skill is embedded in our purpose, we're supposed to say, oh yeah, we're not being arrogant and demeaning other people, but literally saying, oh well, yeah, thank you. I thank you. I'm glad that somebody else realizes it as well. He made a very valid point in that documentary. That was one of the things I took from it, was why should we be meek and be really silent about our gifts? We shouldn't be ashamed of our gifts. We shouldn't be shy of our gifts, especially if they're from God, right? He does not want us to be shy. He does not want us to be insecure about that. So when we saw the self-esteem card in the other deck, we're supposed to know we're great. Why? Because of who our daddy is. They have the saying, father like son, right? Yeah, most of us probably ain't dudes, but we can still use it. Father like son. If his father was great, our father is great. I mean, think about it. It's generational, baby. It's generational. And so that's what this pride is. We're not supposed to be meek about our gifts. Even when we don't have the answers in front of us, we are still supposed to walk. Still keep going. And I understand that could be very difficult for people. Shit, probably myself. Probably once upon a time. But at the same time, I hope you understand that God don't care about none of that. Oh, and I did say skill. He don't care about none of that. He still wants you to keep going. Keep going. So I'm going to throw these over here. We're going to actually get into some tarot now. Yeah, I kept hearing it. You're the only power, power. Okay. You know, God is powerful, and he gives his children power. And we give him power by literally showing up how we're supposed to show up. Using our gifts. Fulfilling our destiny is how we give God back the glory and the power. That's how we do that. Oh. Page of Wands. There's a journey. Eight of Pentacles. So, all right, let's get going. It's a long read, I bet. Hell yeah, we already hit an hour mark, but that's cool. World card. Hangman. All right, Spirit. Father God, my Father God. Angels, ancestors, our highest white light. Can you please give me the energy on leg up? What would you like us to know about the leg up, Spirit? Talk about it. All right, we got the Judgment, Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. I mean, you're the only power, power. You're the only one. You're the only power, power. You're the only one. I think it goes like that, the last part. Anywho, what is interesting is, you know, most of you, or I should say all of you, in some capacity know what you're supposed to be doing. You know that. With this Ace of Swords, you know, the ace of anything is always an invitation. It's always something that is supported by God, right? That is the judgment. I have appointed you to do whatever you feel like you were called to do. So you should be doing it, right? Now I'm going to clarify the judgment though. But it's like you should know what you're supposed to be doing. You may not know how you're going to do it, but you need to know the what, you know. And that's another thing about manifestations. Manifestations is the what. It ain't got shit to do with the how, the when, and the why. It's the how. Well, shit, it's not the how. It's the what, right? It's like literally saying, well, you know, God, I want to open up my own business. Then you have naysayers of how you going to do that, when you going to do that, or why you want to do that. We let other people ask those questions. We don't ask those questions to God. We say, well, you know what, God, this is what I want to do. And you know what he say? Okay, my child. All right. And have you ever had things that just happen? You really don't even know how it happened. I mean, you go back to certain little milestones in your life when you have literally prayed for something and you don't know how. You didn't know how it was going to come together, but it came together in the most unconventional, unimaginable type of way. I mean, stuff that logically don't make no sense. If you feel what I'm saying, you can't even explain it. But because it's not logical or because it don't make sense, that's really how you know it's some shit that you're supposed to do. Like, because it don't add the fuck up. Okay, if you give this to somebody and you're like, well, and you have people that literally say, well, how did you do that? How did you get that? Especially the ones that know you. That's when you know it's some shit you're supposed to do. Because you even got to sit back and like, damn, that shit did happen for me. Wow. I just co-created with God, yo. God just co-signed me, okay? And when he co-signed, you was on. So I'm probably gonna use the analogy of the Kanye West documentary on Netflix, right? Yo, he said when he got the co-sign from Jay-Z, that's when he knew it was on, right? So taking that scene, when you co-sign with God, who was the ultimate genius, because it was a conversation about him being a genius in there, right? And what makes him a genius, and it was argument about that, right? God is the ultimate genius, the way he strategizes and put things together, right? And when you can get a cosign from God, you own. Oh, you litty. You know. You know it's about to pop, right? You know it's about to pop. It says the energy is gaining momentum. The only thing you got to do is believe. Booyah. That's the only thing you have to do. Is believe and make the first step. And God does bless those that do good out of their comfort zone. Because what makes it so comfortable is you don't really know the outcome of something. You don't really know how something is going to happen, or you don't know there's questions that you may not get the answers to until it's actually fulfilled, until it's done. But he does bless those that do get out of their comfort zone. Spirit, what's the judgment? Can you please clarify the judgment for me, God? All right, he want them 10 of wands out here, because I totally tried to put that back up in the deck. He was like, nope. Okay, well, let me not do that anymore. Okay, there's the magician for you, right? You have everything you need. Okay, now you may want some shit, but that ain't got nothing to do with what you need. You have everything you need to succeed. That's what God is telling you, right? Now, oh, my bad. This was the middle. So that's the magician. Okay, you got your bald-headed uncle from down south, right? That's the obstacle. Okay? That's the obstacle. That's the habits. Okay? Now, these habits could be something that is mental, but look what we got here. Your deity, he's going to give you the energy that you need. He's going to give you the opportunity that you need. Right? It takes energy to hustle. I don't care what nobody say. It takes energy to hustle. The magician is the person that is best at hustling. This is the finesse card. This is the hustle card, right? When things are a mystery, okay? I'm just say it. Yeah, co-creating with God, yo. And your angels. Co-creating. But he wanted this 10 of wands out here for a reason, because, I'm pretty sure most of you saw me put that shit back in the deck. I sure did. Now, the judgment is there are going to be some obstacles. Okay? Completions of things. Completions of things that you no longer have to, that are not a part of your destiny, as I should say. So there could be things that are going to abruptly stop for you, because I get like Tyra vibes with this for whatever reason. So getting from point A to point B. You have the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Swords. And I know it doesn't fit, but the Ten of Wands is in the middle. Obstacles. burdens. But you cannot let that stop you, though. You can't let that stop you. You cannot let that stop you. For your spiritual health, because that's what they've told me to think about when I think about health. It doesn't necessarily mean physical. It's your spiritual health. There are things you do have to let go. The key word is belief and love. The more you believe that you can live out your purpose, the more healthier you will be spiritually. And I know some people are like, well, how is that? Well, because you're doing what you're supposed to do. And so when you do what you're supposed to do, you're always going to be taken care of. The leg up is right there. When you do what you're supposed to do, you always going to have what you need. You're going to always have what you need. God is going to give you that energy to keep going. The perseverance to keep going. So, yes, there are going to be some things you are going to have to let go. And he going to let you know with those things to let go. Okay? He going to come visit you. Okay? Give you a chance to do this on your own. Right? And then, yeah. That's when he going to have to, slice a few things. Okay? And your mentality need to be, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Like, this card for me, and the Queen of Swords always means it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. And the bitch could be whatever. It could be a thing, a place, a habit, anything, right? It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Okay? And when you say that, is you believe that. You say that with your chest. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. It's like cutting a person off. You deep down inside know that you are capable of doing that shit, and you know why you doing that shit. This may feel a little different because you may not know the why, but it still ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. I'm sorry. Yeah, you gonna have to dead some things, baby, because your spirituality, your purpose, your destiny, you need to be protecting that with your life. With your life. And God is coming to help you. But there's some things you are going to have to get rid of, though. Because it's helping the health of your spirituality, which does aid in your purpose. You are the happiest when you are on your path. And you are more frustrated when you know there's some shit you're supposed to be doing and you ain't doing it. Which defeats the purpose, because what the fuck is you mad for? I mean, if you know what you're supposed to do and you still ain't doing that shit, something's wrong. And then got the audacity to be pissed. Like, what? You know? Spirit, what is the energy on the why and to be fair? What's the energy on why and to be fair, God? The sun. You're the only power. Ooh, child, talk about it. You're the only one. All right. Let's talk. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Invitation. That's another invitation. Beautiful morning. You're the sign of morning, babe. Nothing unwanted. Nothing unwanted. Okay? Whatever comes that may. Okay, because they keep highlighting the Two of Cups. Okay, 5 from 7 is the Two of Cups. Because I'm like, well, what about the Two of Cups? There we go. Okay, I mean, I love the Five of Cups card because it explains so much. It's in relation to the Four of Cups card. It does talk about choosing the Ace of Cups, which is your purpose, right? And, duality, which is, the feminine aspect, the masculine aspect, the manifestation and creative aspects versus the hustle, the drive, the ambition. The envision is the feminine side, but the ambition and the drive and the work, the action. That's the Two of Cups for me. You cannot have the Two of Cups if you don't get the Ace. And that's what I believe. When you say, you know what, God, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the cup. I want the cup, God. Whatever comes that may. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but whatever comes that may. That's what you're saying when you take the cup. Right? And even though this is the 5, subtracting the 5 from the 7 is the Two of Cups. That's literally having the passion, the drive, but also having the faith. Also having the reserve and being poised about it. To know that it's going to happen. And so because I believe that it's going to happen, I'm going to work on it too. I'm going to work towards it because I can see it. Even if nobody else sees it, I see it. Look at it. Even if nobody else sees it, okay, confusion and a haze. This person's got the Two of Cups behind them. They don't see shit, okay? Even if nobody sees that shit, I see it. And I'm going to use both my faith and my ambition to get me there. Which is the mystery and the hustle. 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 Anyway, yeah, and it might be a little confusion about it too. But you know what? It's internal. It's internal. Okay? But this is the card that I got. The first card I got when I'm shuffling. And the song is Beautiful Morning. You're the sun in my morning, babe. Look at the baby. I'm just saying no. I'm just playing though. You're the golden child. Mm-hmm. 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 The sun does represent your daddy, right? Mm-hmm. 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 What do people say? It's F you and a horse you rode on. Why? Because you have so much balls, so much faith, and that can drive certain people crazy. It can drive them insane. Why? Because you already know. And most people think you are beside yourself and fully so. Like I said, in that documentary, I don't know why I was called to watch that documentary, but I kind of feel like I know now, right? It's the audacity to believe in oneself and to believe in God. If God has awakened you and has told you, this is what I got planned for you. He may not explain exactly how you're going to get to what he's showing you. But the audacity to believe in his word and to believe that he's going to make that happen for you, that drives other people insane. And this is why I say, you don't never cross nobody. You'll never try to shut nobody down because you don't know what people were called to do, right? I had a thought like that a few weeks ago, which is like, I don't know why people do certain things to people, because what if that person was called and they believed that they were called by God to do that? And here we are, a regular schmegular Joe, trying to tell you what to do and how to do it when God has literally put you on a path to do that shit. Do you not know that you were working up against God? If this person was brought and was told to do this and they had enough audacity to be obedient, who the fuck are you to try to stop that person? Do you understand that you're working up against God. You know, I did a reading a few months ago where I kept channeling the Lion King. And I'm sitting here thinking I'm going motherfucking crazy. Because I'm like, why the fuck am I channeling the Lion King? Well, if you think about it, you've been told to do something, right? Now, in that case, he was told not to go to that damn graveyard. But hear me. Those hyenas thought that they had his ass backed into a motherfucking corner. And these hyenas represent the people who are in our lives that try to make decisions for us or try to deter us from what we believe that God has called us to do. When they think that they have us cornered, that is when Mufasa, our daddy, great old dad, he comes out. And it's just like, I just really get that sense that this is like the obstacle. This is the obstacle. It's literally from point A to point B. It's the obstacle in the middle. You have an invitation to do something, and someone's trying to stop you at the door. God has told you to be here. And whoever this bodyguard is, they about to get fired. They think they about to toss you on your ass, and they getting ready to get tossed themselves. So, I don't know why I felt the need to say that shit, but that could be the mystery. The mystery is probably perhaps how to get around the obstacle. Oh, shit. How to get how to get around the obstacle. Yeah, because 3 of these cards are 3 of these cards are not. So in the 7 of Cups, 3 of these cards are not. They're bogus. 3 of Cups. Fool's Gold. You know, the 3 of Cups to me always represents party and bullshit. You know, it's the 4 of Cups card again. It's the person that's looking at it's quantity versus quality. The Ace of Cups to me represents the quality, whereas the 3 of Cups represents the quantity. Having more than you can bite off, more than you can chew, and it becomes a fucking disaster. Or it really was fool's gold. It was the glitter, you know, because glitter withers and gold never folds, right? And if the Ace of Cups is gold, I mean, it's God. So, you know, it may not be convenient and it may not be instant, but it damn for sure is consistent. Whereas the 3 of Cups, it could very well be instant, it could very well be convenient, but it ain't consistent though, as this card represents. You know, so for me, the 4 of Cups card is, you know, where people call it the missed opportunity card. And I literally had a meditation about it, and I was told to really focus in on the 4 of Cups card and teach other people about that card. That person had a missed opportunity because they didn't have no discernment. Because if you know something is God, it's God. You rolling. That person, and the reason why it doesn't look like the Ace of Cups, because we know it's the Ace of Cups. It's literally the hand. It's the Ace of Cups. But it doesn't look like the water is running over because we're looking at it. The audience is looking at it as the person who's in the card is looking at it. They don't see anything bearing fruit from it. You know, another aspect I get from that card is something so small turns so big. It's literally like a blessing in disguise. It's staring you in the face, but because you think something is supposed to go one way, you miss it. Your beliefs, your thought process, your plan, okay? And it's literally like saying that God knows best for you. So if he's providing you with this Ace of Cups, you need to first recognize the invitation. Because that person in the card, the reason why they're sitting there and their arms is crossed and legs is crossed is because they don't have no discernment. Their heart chakra is blocked. All that green ass grass that person is sitting on, their heart chakra is blocked. So therefore they have no room to even accept the messages from God, which is thus discernment, to hear something and feel something and not know what it is. But you are following the voice. You are following the feeling. Discernment, intuition. You can hear God speak to you. He can tell you where you're supposed to go. This person does not have that. And so if they're this person in the Five of Cups, we can already tell you which way they picked. They went against the voice of God. Why? Because they couldn't even hear him. They threw away the Ace of Cups because they didn't see it. They weren't being the magician at that time. They had to see it in order to believe it versus believing before you see. So, your prayer should definitely be, provide me with discernment, God. Because I want to be able to hear you. I want to be able to feel you. I want to know it's you. And so with the Seven of Cups, that Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands, it's literally having internal conflict with oneself. Thus lacking discernment. That person in the Four of Cups card, they also don't have no patience. They need something right now. The Three of Cups is celebratory, right? It's the right now. But as you see, you're trying to carry so much shit, the Three of Cups, down that damn ass hill, you drop them. That's why God is saying be patient, because you may not be ready for what I'm going to give you right now. I need you ready. I need you ready. Tell me when to go. 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 Go. Anyway, I need you to be ready. That's why he's saying, look at the bigger picture. I need you to be ready. There's some things I'm going to bring into your life. You're going to have to be ready for them. You're going to have space for them. You're going to have time for them. You're going to have energy for them. You want all of this shit to be popping off, but you don't have the stamina. How we going to sustain the shit? How we doing that? You want that big ass house, okay? But do you know how to upkeep it? Are you ready for the load it takes to take care of that home? Because I blessed you with the home. So you should be cherishing that shit. You should be upkeeping that shit. Okay, I'm gonna give you millions of dollars. Are you gonna have the stamina to keep that? Are you gonna have the knowledge to know what to do with it? I'm giving you resources, but you have resources in order to keep this resource. How you doing that? You want all this beautiful stuff, but how we keeping it? How we maintaining it? Are you ready for it? You want that husband, but you got trust issues. How the fuck that's working? You want this husband, but you have insecurities. And there's nothing wrong with having the insecurities. The problem is, the problem is knowing that you have them and not working towards them. Looking for someone else to fix them for you. That's the problem. So don't get it twisted. We all have insecurities about something. But at the same time, we also need to be working on it when we acknowledge it. Or what's the point of acknowledging it? And I hit it on the King of Pentacles. So, yeah, speaking of a husband, you want this big family. You want this life to be going and you want to be here and there. Do you have the stamina for that? You want the career, you want the husband, you want the kids. Okay. Do you know time management? Do you know how to balance? Because most of us, we have not really had a successful work and relationship life. Our relationship is on, but our career is on, hell yeah. And our relationship is like, ugh. The fuck? And we be compensating. We be overcompensating on one half just so we don't have to think about the other half. Shit's crazy. But do you have enough power to maintain balance? Because for some of us, it ain't even about the money. It's about balance. It's about, okay, well, what are you here to do now? So now that you got the money that you want, what are you here to do? Okay, now that you got the husband, what are you here to do? It's like some next level shit. Getting from point A to point B, okay? And right now we smack dead in the middle. What now? Basically. Spirit, what's the indecision? Or, sorry, what's the regeneration, Spirit? What's the regeneration? Queen of Wands. Getting off that ass. I see. There's indecision for you. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles. Getting that ass balanced, obviously. Pretty much. Cutting the deck on the King of Pentacles again. Alright, Spirit, what's the regeneration? What's that? What's the regeneration, Spirit? Star card. Beautiful morning. You're the sign of my morning, babe. Nothing unwanted. Queen of Pentacles, there it is. Alright, one more for the regeneration. Okay, I couldn't even get it out properly, but alrighty then. Wheel of Fortune. And, you know, typically the Wheel of Fortune is a good vibes. I mean, it's still a good vibes, but it's stressful times, though. And it shouldn't be stressful. Reinvention is what I heard. Walking away with the Eight of Cups, and then we got the Tower. And I want to know what the Tower is, because, bang, bang, I shot you down. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands. And what was trying to show itself was the Empress. Now, for me, I know what the Queen of Wands is and why I saw the Empress. I've had personal messages that I have received for my readings. And it's like, if the Empress represents all four queens, we all go through situations. So depending on if you believe that you're Empress, or, if you're, how can I say this? You're a born right Empress, or you're a born right Emperor. There are situations that we must obtain the Queen or King in order to actually fulfill that Empress role, or that Emperor role, if we may, right? Whatever comes, whatever comes, what may. I keep saying it wrong, but I'm going to have to Google it. What comes, what may, or something like that. Anyway, we are all put in this situation in order to obtain that queen. Because she's four queens wrapped in one. He is four kings wrapped in one. So for me, the Queen of Wands is literally coming after being the Queen of Pentacles. I've been in a situation where I've had to be the Queen of Swords. I've been in a situation where I've had to obtain or embody, because I keep hearing the word embody, channel the Queen of Cups. And I'm now coming off of a path of embodying the Queen of Pentacles. So it's really not about hustling for a dollar. This is hustling for a dream, right? The new hustle is let's hustle for a dream. And then I just instantly heard, what was it, Jay-Z at, was it Hot 97? I don't know what you call that fest, so forgive me. Or is it Hot Summer Jams or something like that? Where he said, I could give a fuck about 50 cents. I'm about $1 or some shit like that. I could have got it wrong, but it's not about money. It's literally about new level shit. And what he was saying, it's about some new level shit. On to the next one. New level shit. It's not about, working to make thousands of dollars and, paying some shit off and getting some shit. It's about really loving what the fuck we do. The Queen of Wands is all about passion. She's all about ambition, right? If the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing herself and, taking care of the loved ones around her, but the Queen of Wands nurtures her dream, right? And so it may be time for you to walk away things that are not a part of your dream. Reviving your dream. Because there could have been a state of idle where you weren't working towards that dream. You were doing something else. For me, I was not doing what I was supposed to do while being the Queen of Pentacles. I was literally racking it up. Yeah, but what is it to rack it up and you don't like what the fuck you do? You're in a job where they get on your motherfucking nerves all goddamn day, okay? And you threaten to quit every fucking 5.7, but you still show the fuck up every day. I mean, that's pretty contradictory to me. And I ain't talking about nobody. I'm talking about my damn stuff, because I've been there, okay? It's like, why be like that when you can be the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands is she's not absent when it comes to cutting some shit out. She could be the Queen of Swords too, but see, her cutting people out or cutting things out it all has to do with her dream. You're in the way of my motherfucking dream. You're in my fucking way. Move. Get the fuck on. Pretty much. So I'm going to highlight the Eight of... Oh, shit. Not highlight. Goddamn. Okay, so they highlighting the Eight of Cups. Well, I'm going to clarify the Eight of Cups and the Tower. Spirit, what's the Eight of Cups? Please clarify the Eight of Cups for me. Father God, I'm asking you to clarify the Eight of Cups for me. There's the Queen of Swords. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off, obviously. Okay. I got a whole reading called, and I did that like earlier this year. It's called, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. So for me, we got the Two of Swords. Okay, and we got the Eight of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is about confusion, being indecisive. But, this person really ain't that motherfucking confused. I'm going to just be honest with you. Mostly because they got a little crescent moon here, and you got all that water in the motherfucking background. They can sense. They just can't motherfucking see. Which is connected to having evidence. The meditation for me last year, I had a meditation and it came to me and it said, everything ain't logical. What I took from that was, everything can't be motherfucking seen. Everything ain't got no reasoning to it. So sometimes we can get into a loophole trying to figure shit out. And sometimes we ain't supposed to be figuring out. We supposed to be just doing. So, example for me is, January of 2020. I was told to quit my fucking job. I'm making good ass money at this fucking job, okay? Good job, okay? I didn't know why I was told that. But I'm like, okay, well, I understand it's the Eight of Pentacles. I was told to quit. I didn't know why I was quitting. In fact, I didn't tell nobody shit because I just didn't want to sound stupid. Okay, I'm making all this money. I'm doing a good job. It's consistent flow of income. I'm in an opportunity to really stack some money. What the fuck? Why would I quit this shit? I have no reason to quit this shit today. But I was told in January 2020, quit the damn job. So I gave God a date when I was going to quit. Because, God, I came here for a certification. I came here to stack some money. So can I please just stack the money and get the cert and then I'll leave? So he gave me a few months to do it. I gave him a date. I said August 24th of 2020, I'm going to quit. All right, pandemic hit. motherfucking tower. Okay? Wasn't a tower for me. Well, okay, it was a tower for me. But it wasn't a bad tower. It was a tower to get my hustle on. Okay? He wanted me to make the money and get out. He wanted me to continue to get the rest of the experience, and to get, of course, the certification. He gave me room to do that. And he made it very clear that he was not playing with me. This is what this feels like. And now that I think about it, I was not supposed to be in that job. Because there were people that could deter me from what I was trying to do. Shit. Before I quit, I found out there was a bunch of people who were in a sex ring. Okay? Taking money from patients, prostituting with the patients. I didn't come here for that. There was a bunch of shit that was discovered. Okay? At the time, I didn't know why. It was a bunch of weird shit that I really couldn't be a part of. Even though I was in that shit blind as fuck. Okay? And that's what the Two of Swords reminds me of. You being told to do something, but you don't know why. Right? But you have a feeling. Now, what's at the top? The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like, no. Okay? You just ain't moving on that shit. Because this person's really not trapped. She can shimmy and shake out of this shit. Rip the blindfold off and run. Because she has a feeling ain't nobody around her. The swords are in the fucking ground. Which means she could be rooted in negativity. She could be rooted in procrastination, right? Because, the swords are in the damn ground. But at the same time, it's some shit that ain't gonna stick to her, though. She could free herself from that if she wanted to. The question is, she's not freeing herself. It don't mean she can't. What's my favorite saying? Just because I'm not doing some shit don't mean I can't do the shit, I choose not to do the shit. Well, same applies to this person. It don't mean she can't get the fuck away. It means she just don't feel like getting away right now. She's rooted in the negativity. She's rooted in the she's rooted into whatever thought she got going on. Okay? Now, perhaps she's probably waiting for somebody to come and rescue her. It's like, but you don't need rescuing, though. You not bound to no damn shark. Ain't no shark eating your ass. I mean, you just roped up in the middle of nowhere. Save yourself. The fuck? Anyway, don't know why I went into that. Shit. Anyway. So the Two of Cups, something that's robbing your ass of your energy, basically. That's pretty much what that means to me. Something that you shouldn't be focused on. Your purpose is here. You need to be more passionate about your purpose. You love doing this, but at the same time, you are dedicating your focus to some bullshit. You trying to bring balance into some shit that's stealing your fucking energy. And you sense that shit. You know that shit. You understand that shit, okay? You just probably can't see the shit. And I feel like most of you can see the shit. Okay, what is it? It's know that shit. Feel that shit. No, it's know that shit. What is it? Know that shit. See that shit. Feel that shit. Okay? That's basically what I used to say to people. But it's robbing you. It's making you imbalanced, basically. And Spirit is telling you it's motherfucking time to walk away from that shit with the Eight of Cups. What's the Tower, though? This is a long read, so I do apologize. Spirit, what's the Eight of... not the Eight of nothing. Spirit, what's the Tower? Please clarify the Tower for me. Father God. Oh. Ten of Pentacles. The Justice card. I mean, what the fuck? Okay. Ooh, it is coming in that motherfucking fast, too. Talk about it. Rapid. You just need to invest in your goddamn self, obviously. So, the Six of Pentacles for me is what? Balancing your chakras. Getting your thought processes together. coming out of that mental and emotional feeling of lacking something, not being good enough, insecure as fuck, right? Looking at what you don't have. The Six of Pentacles say, fuck all that shit. I'm going to balance myself and we're going to get up out of this motherfucking jam. The Six of Pentacles to me literally represents being above your circumstances. You didn't hear me. Being above your circumstances. Yeah, I'm going to get that shit tatted on me. Okay? I used to say that shit to me. Well, yeah, I used to say that shit to me all the time. You heard me right on that. Yes. When I was about 18, 19 years old, this is how I got myself out of college. That saying. So the saying means a lot. I don't know where I got it from. I didn't read it. I didn't watch it. I came up with it. Being above your circumstances. So before I even got into tarot and spirituality, it was some wild shit. I've always been this way. Saying uplifting stuff, optimism, positive stuff. I used to always journal. And so finding that quote again, it's literally being above your circumstances. So it's the same energy of believing before you see. Believing before you see. See, if you are the person that has to see it before you believe it, you might see bullshit all around you. So now you believe the bullshit. So now you're manifesting that shit. You're manifesting that shit. And so sometimes we definitely need to dig deep within ourselves and we need to believe that we're going to get out of the bullshit in order for that bullshit to go away. We cannot be, what's the word? We can't drown from the oceans of our shit. And so it's the same thing that applies here. The obstacle may not be to deter you or to stop you. The obstacle may be to have you realign. Am I going about this the wrong way? Is there a better way to do this? This is fucking mental play for me. This is like putting a puzzle together. Can I and will I find another way to get to my answer? Because this way, it's not getting me my answer. So it's a math problem, okay? There's multiple ways to get one fucking answer. I don't have to go with this way. It's okay. Shake that shit off. It's all right. Fuck it then. Pretty much. And, yeah, being above your circumstances. So what I was basically saying was the Six of Pentacles is getting your mind aligned. Getting your mind, body, and soul aligned, being balanced. The Seven of Pentacles is like, okay, I'm about to strategize now. Now that I got myself together, let me go ahead and start actually working on this goal. Let me work on this goal. But before I can be Eight of Pentacles, I need to strategize. Right? So, shit, this is the stage where you cut shit out. Block people. Break up with that motherfucker. Okay, quit that motherfucking job. Okay, buy the fucking office supplies. Even though you know you're gonna have a business and you may not have the building. Okay, I'm gonna start it in my fucking 1-bedroom apartment or some shit. I'm gonna get myself ready, right? I'm going to invest into the betterment of me, right? The Eight of motherfucking Pentacles. Oh, it's go time now. Lace up your motherfucking shits. Because we about to do this shit, right? And the Nine of Pentacles is what? The bearing of the fruits. The bearings of the fruits, okay? Basically, you reap what you sow, right? Whatever you put out there is what you're getting back. That's your goddamn return, okay? It's your fucking return. And the Ten of Pentacles, well, I mean, we know what that is. You do not have to be a tarot reader to get the energy off of this card. It's I feel happy. I feel happy. So anyway, the Tower is once you let this bullshit go that you shouldn't be paying no mind to, because you do have to make a decision. Because hence we got the Two of Swords in the background, right? The Five of Swords is what? Manipulation. My favorite saying is, what is confusing can be manipulated, and what is manipulative is confusing. We want crystal clear shit. Crystal clear. You know what the Three of Swords represents? The fucking truth, in a sense. It's the Ace of Swords basically overpowering the fucking Two of Swords. That's why it's heartache. Coming into some realization of some shit. And sometimes the truth does fucking hurt. But at least we have the goddamn truth. We ain't confused about the shit no more, right? Hence, taking that 2 from the 5, you get that 3 of Swords. That's that truth and shit, right? But the 5 of Swords can leave one confused. Indecision, right? That's not to say that you confused just because you're indecisive. It just, you can't make a decision, right? At the same time, I get the energy of something that you are also in or you're trying to do is confusing the fuck out of you. It's manipulating your time, energy, and mind, which thus leaves you confused. And so perhaps the Tower could be before you get to the Ten of Pentacles and the Justice, which is thus the balance scale. Some shit coming undone in front of you, which will leave you 3 of Swords. But that's a good thing, because what's next after the 3 of Swords? The motherfucking 4. Okay? So sometimes, and there's the sword. There's that third sword. There. Okay, 2, 3. Okay. Anyway, sometimes it takes that to get you on the path you're supposed to get. And this is definitely your path, whoever I'm talking to. They need you to start putting your energy into this. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Having the energy, the focus to bring forth your dreams to fruition. Because what's the next pile? Milk and honey. The answers you're seeking. Oh, the answers you need are coming. And believe in the impossible. All right. Spirit, what's the energy on milk and honey? What's the energy on milk and honey? Talk about it. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. We got the King of Cups. We got the 5 of goddamn Swords. What the fuck is that? Oh, well, hence he is wearing the 3 of... He's holding the 3 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords is on the damn ground, which represents no longer being confused about shit. You might have a little, it might be a little disappointing, but it has brought forth truth. You know, even though the 5 of Swords could talk about manipulation, jealousy, competition, all that shit, right? For me, the vibes I get is that the 2 of Swords are no longer valid because something has been highlighted. He's literally holding one sword in his hand that represents the Ace of Swords to me. Badam. Okay. Something has been brought into the light. You know, the King of Cups is someone who's emotionally mature. The 7 of Pentacles is literally investing. Happy investments, I heard. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, damn, did I just say 2 of Pentacles? Goddamn. 2 of Cups. You know, for me, and this is just what I think, okay? You know, I don't need nobody talking shit to me. But, oh, they're the motherfucking Ace of Cups. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that shit, okay? Because we're gonna talk about that shit. The 2 of Cups for me. Okay, it's the 2 of Cups. Now, remember we was way over here. And we talked about, you know, the Ace of Cups brings forth the 2 of Cups. You know, the 2 of Cups can either be a partnership or it could thus be balancing oneself. So like the feminine and masculine energy in order to manifest that shit. Because for me, going back to the Four of Cups, when you have to pick from the Ace versus the 3, the situation is really, well, which path is going to get me to the Ten of Cups faster? When really that shouldn't be the question. It should be which cup or which path is going to take me to the Ten of Cups. Or, God, which path would you like me to take so I can get to the Ten of Cups? Now, if you don't ask God, if you don't have discernment, you do pick the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups leads you to this shit, okay? Because them Three of Cups is gone. They out of here. You enjoyed yourself for a short period of time with the Three of Cups. We know the Three of Cups is festive times. For me, I feel like it's being greedy, okay? Something that is not balanced. Of course, some people look at it like somebody cheating. Too many cups are in the picture. Too many emotions are in the picture, right? That's my party and bullshit card. Party and bullshit is on the ground. It's over, okay? We only got these 2 of Cups right here. This person doesn't have a cup to claim because they were trying to be super greedy. They were trying to overdo. They were trying to get to something quickly instead of having fucking patience. Hence, we are in the patience row with this card, right? Now, if the person picks the Ace of Cups, let's talk about the Ace. For me, the Ace of Cups, in order to get the 2 of Cups, you have to have the Ace. You have to pick the Ace. The person in the 4 of Cups card does not see the Ace being this. They look at it like it's just a measly ass cup, but it's coming out of the sky. I would rather drink from a cup coming out of the sky than a cup laid on the ground. I'm sorry, I don't do that shit. I'm not picking up no cup from the ground. Fuck that. Like, yeah, I don't want it no more. Anyway, the 2 of Cups represents the King of Cups, and we don't got the Queen out here, but also the Queen of Cups. The Temperance can represent someone of the divine balancing it, right? That's mostly what I think about when I see the Temperance card. It's the feminine energy being balanced with the masculine energy. And now here, you are asked to do what? Hustle, hoard. Okay? I mean, you don't even have to hustle hard, but you need to hustle, though. Okay? You'll hustle for a car. You'll hustle for a bag. You'll hustle for a trip. But you need to hustle for what? Your fucking dreams. It's time to invest. It's time to do that. Okay? Now, I am going to clarify the 5 of Swords. So let me look behind this Ace. Anyway. I'm going to clarify the 5 of Swords, even though I kind of know what it represents. Eight of Swords. I'll be damned. What is 5 from 8, people? Timmy. Yes, son. Come up to the class. All right. I'm going to give you a math problem. Well, hopefully you did your homework last night, because I did tell you guys that we were going to be practicing subtraction. Okay. So, Timmy, what is 5 minus 8? Okay, Timmy. If I had 8 marbles and I take away 5, how many marbles will I have? 3 marbles. Anyway. So, yeah, 5 from 8. It's the 3 of Swords like I was talking about. He's literally holding 3 fucking swords in his hand and shit. Which is like, it's the truth. It's the truth that might hurt a little bit. It might sting a little bit. Okay? So, it's like whatever you're trying to hold on to may not be hold-onable. Okay? That ain't no word, but it ain't hold-onable. And, you remember in the beginning of the video, I say either you're going to get down or you're going to lay down. God damn it. Please don't be the group that has to get laid down. Because, oh my God, he's going to drag the shit out of you. I mean, granted, you still going to be led to where you need to be, but you just going to have a couple sores, you know. I mean, what's a couple sores? You know, he not going to hurt you, you know, but you did have an opportunity. You did. He did tell you what he was trying to do. Okay. But okay. Neither here nor there. Spirit, one more card for the... Oh, okay then. With intensity. Moon card. There's the ace again. Billie Jean moonwalk. Why the fuck am I hearing that? Oh, it could be a moonwalk for you. Hell yeah. Da, 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 da. Didn't he, my husband, okay, God rest his soul, didn't he well, he didn't create the moonwalk, but didn't he introduce the moonwalk? I think it was like a Motown. I don't know the name of the actual award show, but he was doing a show with Motown. And he was playing Billie Jean. And he did do the moonwalk. Billie Jean, moonwalk. I'm sorry. I'm everywhere. You could reverse out of some shit. Reverse out of debt. Pay me in equity. I'm sorry. Pay me in equity, reverse out of debt. Moonwalk is the reverse movement of gliding. I'm sorry. Give me one more card, because that shit... Oh, there's the King of Pentacles, so perhaps somebody is probably reversing out of debt. Spirit, one more card for the Five of... Oh, okay, side note. The reality is you couldn't afford something. The reality is perhaps you had to lose some money or something like that with that Two of Pentacles, right? Something was an imbalance. But the realization is you need to go about your financial state a little differently. That was what the realization did. It stung a bit, but it helped you really understand the next steps that you need to take in order to secure your financial well-being. Billie Jean moonwalk. That was some weird shit. Anyway. Yeah, now we got the Queen of Pentacles and shit. Hell no. So balancing your masculine and feminine energy to make some shit happen. One more card for the Five of Swords. Because I had gotten into some weird shit. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Shaka-laka, shaka. Anyway. Six of Wands at the bottom. At the top is the Hierophant. Okay. And the King of Cups. Something being brought to you, obviously. Like I said, the realization of some shit. Because they're putting emphasis on that Three of Swords. Why they gave me the Eight of Swords out here. Subtract the 5 from the 8. That's the Three of Swords. I just said that shit somewhere over here. So, something hurts. But it reveals some things. You're not confused. The two of Cords. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The Two of Cords. Cords will represent attachment. What the fuck is you attached to? Oh, hell no. This is not this type of party. Oh, my God. This is not this type of party. Oh, okay. So maybe the Three of Swords is to help you detach. Got it. Okay. Something is being revealed. The revelation of it is going to cause some pain. But it brings forth something new. Now, with the interesting thing is, I got a spare for both of these joints. I thought I saw the Empress earlier, but I could be bugging. Anyway, the only thing we don't have a match to is the Empress. Okay, to that, the Emperor. But we got a match with the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and we got a match with the King of Wands. Okay, so this is down here. Something coming into revelation to help you balance yourself out. This is about balance. You know, this is definitely about balance. So it's like the whatever this middle part is before you get to A, well, shoot, before you get to B. So A from B, there's something in the middle of it. And perhaps that revelation is going to help you push out of that shit. Like they're showing me a crowning of a head. It's going to help you push that shit. Shoop, 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 shooby doop. Okay. Oh, you gotta do that? Yes, shoop a doop. What is it called? Is it called Waiting to Excel? Shit, I don't know the name of the song. I mean, I know the name, but I think shoop, shoop a doop. I think it's called Waiting to Excel. Anyway, I think it's named after the movie. Alrighty then. Let me get out of that. It's gonna help you balance. And, you know, more so with the there's more masculine energy over here. It's gonna help you get into that action. Yeah, he done invited you to like he invited you to the ace of the swords, thoughts, pentacles, tangible stuff. Okay, stability. And then of course the ace, which is about your passion. And we did see the Ace of Cups. It wasn't out here, but we got to see it. All in all, somebody is sleeping in my bed. I know that's what you thought I was going to say. That's not what I'm saying. Somebody is going to come out of this. It's going to hurt a little bit. And I don't even mean like a heartbreak. Like, you know, somebody done stumped and coughed all on your heart and shit. And it's kind of hard to revive it. I don't mean it like that. I mean, it's like the regeneration of your dream. Something that was supposed to cause you to give up on it. It wasn't enough. We doing CPR on your dreams right now. And damn it, you are going to fucking make it. Anime, if you die on me, I kill you now. I kill you. Okay? We're going to revive you. This is being revived. That's what this is. New passion. The energy of action. That sounds very weird to say, but the energy of action, the channeling of action. Somebody's energy is getting ready to be revived. I just heard mind blowing. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the whole song, but it's mind blowing. I think that's what Smooth or MC Smooth. I think that's what she used to call herself. I don't know, but it's mind blowing. Whatever it is. Say you don't want none unless you're ready to get sprung. Some shit like that. Oh, once you involve, you involve. Got it. So go ahead and just take the cup. I said somewhere at the beginning here that when you accept the cup from God, he's going to give you everything you need. Granted, look what we got. We got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the motherfucking Drive with the Ace of Wands. So you got the smarts, the knowledge, a little bit of mentoring here with that leg up. So you might get a mentor, whatever you're trying to do. Some people that are being brought to you to help, right? Take that burden up off you, right? The Ace of Pentacles. the tangible things that you need to sustain as a human, right? And then, of course, with the Ace of Wands, the drive to get it done. Now, interestingly enough, we don't have the Ace of Cups out here. So it lets me know in order to get from A to point B, you have to first start at point A, which is accepting the challenge, accepting the mission, accepting God's cup, accepting God's plan. Whatever comes, I keep getting it wrong. Whatever comes that may, or some shit like that. God damn it. I'm not good with quotes. I should just Google that shit real quick. I'm gonna Google this shit real quick. Okay, whatever comes that may, or some shit like that. Like, I don't know what the... They keep saying it to me, but I'm not saying it right. Okay, maybe I'm saying it right. Oh, come what may. Yeah, they keep saying that to me. It says no matter what happens. Okay, so what comes what may. That's how I should say it. Stop trying to say what. It's comes what may. Okay? So that's what the Ace of Cups is saying to you. When you accept God's plan, it's literally comes what may. But do understand that He is going to fuel you for what you need. So this is magician vibes, right? Believing before you see. And He's going to give you the fuel to get to that destination. Okay, He just needs your ass to get in the car. First of all, put your fucking seatbelt on. Okay, wipe the little window off. Do what you do. Okay, it might be cold outside, right? When you do it. Okay, oh, put the defrost on. Okay, got it. Cool. He's going to fuel you with what you need. You got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. You just need to take the damn cup. The Ace of Cups to me is the purpose. So in order to get this milk and honey, in order to get this destiny that belongs to you, you need to go ahead and tell God, you know what? I accept it. I'm not going to run from it. I'm not going to resist it. If this is my purpose, I take it wholeheartedly. Comes what may. Okay? And some of you are afraid to do that, which I can understand. But you don't need to be perfect to come to God. You don't need to have this blueprint pointed out when it comes to God either. Come as you are. Okay? Come as you are. And comes what may. Pretty much. As long as you still coming. What the fuck? I mean, shit. Is you coming or not? Anyway. And don't be doing that CP bullshit with God either. Because some of you are doing that CP bullshit. Don't do that. Don't do that. You cannot be like the people in the church. Want to come to church all late. No. Come now. Come now. Do that shit when we on the road. Fuck. That's pretty much what he's saying. You trying to figure it out before you even start. What the hell is wrong with you? First of all, this is my show. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh shit on. I'm just saying. Just saying. This is his show. He just needs you to come. Come as you are. No. Come as you are. Right? Don't worry about the details. Details can be fixed, altered, scrapped. The goal is the goal. And if God is holding your hand, it's like, I mean, why wouldn't we be following the direction of God? What you gonna do? Go the other way? And then expect him to guide you going that other way? Oh, nah. Not happening. You need to just come on. He's got a plan already and set in stone. He just needs you to get on board. He needs you to start with point A. He's going to walk you through whatever point the hell this is in the middle. And you going to get to point B. And some of you are afraid of being stuck. Does AAA ever allow you to just be stuck? And I'm not talking about the tow truck company. I'm talking about your angels and your ancestors. AAA. Because they always on time. Gave you my baby, be mine. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway. AAA. Oh, damn. That's some fucked up shit. Didn't he get stranded? Did he get stranded in that damn video? He did get stranded in that fucking video. That's crazy. Anyway, AAA is not going to leave you stranded. They coming to get you. So just get your ass in the car. Pretty much. Anyway, because I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and see what we talk. Yeah, see? They talking about some hell yeah up there. Studying exam. Shopping. Okay, so the shopping is over here, fell. Matching robes. What kind of reading is this? Oh, okay. Duality. I see you. Oh. Gamble. Risk taker. Oh, and then what it say? How you do that there? How you do that there? Anyway. Working out. I heard building stamina. Building momentum. What does this say? Where is the new person? You know, that could be interpreted as a lover, but you're the new person in this. You're the new person. Unbothered, minding mine. The beach. When I think about beach, I think about paradise. Spa day. Snapback, sexy back. You know, so I don't know. It could be a whole collective thing. A lot of us is getting in that King of Wands, Queen of Wands vibes. I'm bringing sexy back. It's like the ambition is like what's making us sexy. Like, look at that. Fast cars. I don't know. When I think about fast cars, I think about horsepower and I think about, fuck, no pun intended, but the drive. And, shit, what was I going to say? I said horsepower. Not the speed, but it's just like the passion. Passion is what I heard. It says sage and cleanse. You know, the Queen of Wands is also, the King of Wands can also be like a spiritual person too. Alright. Give me a few more cards, Spirit. Give me the energy about this reading. What's the energy about this reading? Ooh, with intensity. See, we got weight in reverse. If you don't get your ass up, get your ass on. Okay. Get your ass on now. Like what she said in the video? She was like, and you make sure when you go, you leave, you hear? Anyway, Spirit, what's the energy? Honeymoon. I mean, this might sound a little awkward, but basically having a honeymoon with ourselves. Excited about this new venture, or this new chapter. Yeah, it says time is now. All I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. Alright, Spirit, what's the energy on this reading today? The goat. The goat. We supposed to be the greatest of all times. Stop was kind of sideways. You know, I might take it as a reverse. What's this? Where's the new person? So you're trying to figure out where's this new chapter? How are you expanding as a person, right? says getting that chicken with blue cheese. I mean, money showers or not. Money showers are cut off. Oh no, I don't like dropping shit. What does that say? Look at me now. I'm getting paper. It doesn't say paper in the card, but it says look at me now. So somebody's all grown up. Now I did see kids in reverse in the deck, and I was like, So I understand that now. Somebody's all grown up. Somebody's all big boy. It's over. Shit, they could be talking about it's over being a little kid. Roller coaster. Oh, it's over. The roller coaster. The circus. Ghosted. Who are you is in reverse. You know who the fuck you are. You don't even have to ask the question. Okay, they really weren't working out here. So, you know, I know for me, look, kids is in reverse. I know for me, they want me to work out. I just literally bought myself like a new treadmill. Okay, because we're about to do this shit. For real this time. Yeah, they want me to hurry up on that shit. Anyway, Spirit, give me 5 more cards. What's the meaning of this reading? Studying exam. So for me, that's the preparation. That's that 7 of Pentacles. You know the 10 of Pentacles is coming. But right now, some of us could be in the 7 of Pentacles. Right before we get to that 8. That 8 is the sweet part. That means when we get to the 8 of Pentacles, so point A, whatever this is, point B. Point A is a 6 of Pentacles. Right? Can also be /7 of Pentacles. But the 8 of Pentacles is where it's at. The 9 of Pentacles will also be here too. It's basically when we're right there. But for me, I know for a fact the 8 of Pentacles is in this middle part. It's when we in the zone. And he ain't talking about the 2-3, right? Just saying. I am the Mike Jordan of recording. So whoever you the Michael Jordan or something. And, you know, Michael Jordan wasn't always Michael Jordan, if I could put it that way. So, yeah, I keep getting kids in reverse. Champion. I did not just say Michael Jordan. You the Michael Jordan or something, god damn it. Act like him. The fuck? Channel that ass if you got to. Alright, one more. We up out of here. Butterfly. Thank you, God. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And then we got fireworks. Something about to blow the fuck off, baby. Because you ain't no motherfucking knockoff. You authentic as hell. Okay? You authentic as a mofo. I don't know why I got no draws. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Far-fetched, but you're authentic. You're bare, okay? Some will say, yeah, I'm bare, but I'm not bare-ass. But you are bare-ass, though. And you freer than a motherfucker out here. Okay? No draws. You commando up in this mug. You commando. You, not only are you commander-in-chief, but you're a commander-in-chief going commando. What the fuck? And you don't give a fuck either. I mean, come on. You're your authentic self, okay? You're a butterfly. Point A, larvae. Middle, metamorphosis. The goddamn butterfly. Who's also the champion. Who's also the motherfucking gazette, okay? Talk about it. I said you are the Mike Jordan or something. He wasn't always Michael Jordan now. He was in his larvae stages. When that nigga when he metamorphed on that ass, he became a Power Ranger, for sure. Anyway, but he was flying. He took off. With the fireworks, oh, that motherfucker took off. Whoever you are, you about to take off. You do need to start, though. I mean, you want to be all this, but you also got to put your foot. You gotta put your whole body in the pool, though. Okay? Or let me say it like this. You wanna swim and flow, but you gotta first put your body in the ocean, though. You can't just put that toe in there. You gotta get, because your toe can't swim, not by itself, right? So dive. Just dive. Okay? And I ain't saying do this shit in real life, but what I'm about to say. You may not know how to swim, but you're supposed to let the resources, your angels, your father, your great old dad, guide you. That is the current. Let it guide you. It's not about the how, the why, and the when. It's about the what. The what is you want to swim. God is going to handle the how, the when, and the why. He just needs you to start on the what. So swim. Swim. And he'll actually show you how. But don't think you need to come knowing how. He just wants you to swim. He'll show you. And if nobody's ever told you this, you are the Michael Jordan or something, okay? You're the Kanye West or something, okay? Because I don't know why I watched that documentary. I just watched the fuck out of it, though, okay? And the way the person, he believed in himself. He didn't ask who he was. He already knew. And most people called him a fucking arrogant son of a you know what. But he didn't give no fucks. He believed, though. He believed until he was. In the video, you could hear Pharrell say, I didn't know. I didn't know. But you never heard him say, nowhere in the video, that he didn't know. He always knew. So whoever you are, you're the Michael Jordan of something. You're the Kanye West or something. You just need to believe. Okay? And in fact, that could be the point A. Believing. Because as soon as you believe and you take it upstairs to your mind, that is, you actually start fulfilling it. Right? It's like the saying, if you have money, you act like you got money. Or you believe you have money, you act like you got money. If you believe you sexy, you act like you sexy. Right? It's literally starting. That could be the point A. Believing. Working your way through it. Okay? I don't really like saying the whole saying, fake it till you make it. Because we're not faking. We're not deceiving ourselves. We can see something. And we know that we're going to be 100% committed to doing it. But it's the thought that drives us. Our thought process is our engine. Our thought process is our engine. Okay, we can't just walk with a fucking engine. We got to get in the motherfucking car. The engine is in the car. And we just need to say to ourselves, okay, that engine has a whole bunch of power. Let me start this motherfucker up. Let me not be afraid to drive this car. It might look like a jalopy, but it's a Benzo to me. Okay? Don't know why I had to say that. But anyway, your first thought is to believe. I think that's what I'm going to call this reading. From point A to point B. Well, it was a little interesting old read. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you took something from it. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and to share. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I wish you love and light.